Kenya has in recent years emerged as a global leader in carbon neutrality through its renewable energy use, ambitious climate targets and development of carbon markets. The pursuit of carbon neutrality through the energy transition and investment plan, with the ultimate goal being the achievement of a net zero carbon footprint, now more of a reality than ever. It is a quest that the State Department for Correctional Services remain committed to supporting through an ambitious program that seeks to invest in the future by transitioning to clean energy, moving away from wood fuel and adopting the use of solar energy, liquefied petroleum gas and biogas. At the Embu Women Prison, the results of the endeavour now too evident, with the facility having fully adopted the use of biogas in its kitchen. The gas is produced from the decomposition of organic materials including livestock manure, food waste and human waste.
The solid we use it as compost, where we use it in our farm. Also, we do the clean water, which we also use it for irrigation. Actually, that is the waste management we are doing in prison, and we are happy to have assisted the institution to migrate from firewood consumption to green energy.
Through an intricate process, the Embu Women Prison combines forces with the nearby Embu GK main prison for its biogas needs, with the main prison biodigester system feeding into that of the women prison.
We managed to get the gas from main being transferred to this place through pipes. At first we thought it was not able to happen, but for sure it did work. So from that day, the 13th of March to date, we have not used firewood per se.
It is a venture whose impact has been as profound as has been inspirational.
Smoke that keeps coming from the firewood, at least it has reduced. And above all, the gases that are emitted into the air that interferes with the ozone layer, the biogas, research cannot lie. Biogas actually solves that to a bigger percentage.
Besides reducing cost and enhancing efficiency, the health of those using the kitchen has greatly improved, with respiratory illnesses that had been a key feature now rarely reported.
Hii maneno ya biogas ikuje, tulimalizana na maneno ya moshi. Zamani tukipika tulikuwa na shida sana. Hiyo moshi, mara jasho, mara nini, lakini tangu tuanze hii product ya biogas, we are safe. Tulikuwa mpaka tunanyeshewa juu. Tulikuwa tunanyeshewa kwa sababu mabati imetopoka. Sasa mvua hiyo tukitoa hizo mabati iko rust. Lakini nowadays we are safe. We are cooking with biogas.
That is what really drove me into doing this, because the officers had to work in a very sooty environment, smelling smoke all the time, going back to their quarters, and some of them live outside. And even the ones who live within, they live in very small houses, but all the time smelling that smoke. That is actually what drove me into, because apart from being officers, these are also my colleagues, and they're also a bigger picture of the government as a whole.
Further, the facility has installed biogas lamps, which are now being used as emergency source of light in case of power blackouts.
Biogas that we're using is not only for cooking, we've also improvised it to ensure that we have a power backup for it, especially during blackouts, just to replace the old lamps.
The Embu GK main prison is also piloting the use of the technology in its kitchen, where it has already installed one biogas stove with plans underway to replace all the wood burning stoves in the kitchen. The treated water and biomanure, which are produced as byproducts, are used to water and grow vegetables at the main prison, boosting nutritional needs of the inmates. The development has also seen inmates at the facility benefit from training on biogas production, helping them acquire critical skills that will empower them economically and ease their reintegration back into the society.
When the prisoner comes out of prison, one thing he as a contractor, if he has technology on how to construct, he can also go to construct this and also get employment. Another thing, at this homestead, we do also a biodigester because reduce the consumption of firewood. And again, he can also be employed in an organization where biogas technology and do a perfect job.
Aware that transitioning from wood fuel to clean energy involves adopting sustainable alternatives, State Department for Correctional Services Principal Secretary Dr. Salome Bieko has initiated a host of policy shifts meant to overcome barriers such as affordability and availability, including embracing partnerships with key stakeholders. Such efforts have seen the Langata Maximum Security Prison successfully transition to use of liquefied petroleum gas in its kitchen in a move driven by environmental concerns, cost saving and opportunities for inmate rehabilitation.
And it has really saved on time for cooking. We no longer cook at night. It has saved time by half. It's very clean and everybody loves cooking. We are also training our inmates on using the modern liquid gas, and it could help even upon release.
The adoption of LPG at the facility has enhanced efficiency and sustainable practices, besides improving the health of those using the kitchen. At the Machakos Women Prison, yet another innovation is transforming the lives of offenders in their rehabilitation and reformation journey. The Green Energy Workshop, a solar-powered sewing and knitting workshop for women established by Sukuma Twende Trust, uses solar energy to power sewing and knitting machines. Here, 10 women are trained every 3 months to help them become self-reliant after their eventual release at the end of their sentences. And even as the workshop empowers offenders through education, welfare and environmental conservation, the project is yet another indication of the State Department for Correctional Services' endeavor to provide a more sustainable, reliable and affordable energy supply in its operations.